What's up everyone, my name is Astronaut Kitty and today I've got a very decent tips and tricks video for you guys in Destiny. I'm going to be showing you how you can basically get unlimited upgradable materials for any of your weapons or armor in this game. So what you're going to do is head over to the rocket yard in the cosmodrome and head over to this area that I'm at now. First of all, check that room that I was just in and then come down here and check this room. What you want to be looking for is chests. If the chests don't spawn here the first time around, then that's okay. Just go and search around some other places for a bit of Spinmetal and then come back here to these two chests. Eventually one of the chests will spawn in one of the rooms. Once you do, pick up the chest and retrieve your Spinmetal and the other stuff that you may get in the chest. You're going to whip out your sparrow and just follow this route that I'm taking here. Later on I will explain that this is not just for Spinmetal and not just in the cosmodrome. You guys can use this for any upgradable material. But as you can see here, just go up this route and then as soon as it said old refinery in the bottom left of the screen there, you just turn around, chuck a Yui, and then go back to the room that you just found that chest in. The reason that we're doing these two rooms, or these chests, because there's a lot of chests in this area in the rocket yard, but the reason that we chose this chest here was because it was closest to that next area. It seems that when you open a chest and then head to a new area and then immediately come back to the chest that you were just at, it always respawns, and as you can see here from a few clips that I've got here, I've been doing this a lot and it always respawns. The only complications that you guys will probably run into is when there's someone else in the area, this method doesn't work. So you basically have to be the only one in the area that you're trying to farm. And the other thing is that if you're trying to do this with friends, you have to make sure that you stay very close to each other. I tried doing this with one mate before and unfortunately it doesn't really work too well if you're not basically side by side. If one of you leaves just a second too early, then the other person will miss out on the chest, and when you come back it won't have respawned. So make sure that you stay close if you are doing it with friends, but if you're doing it by yourself and someone else shows up, it probably won't work. So as I said, this method is not just restricted to Spinmetal farming in the cosmodrome. You can do it for any upgradable material that you want on any planet. As long as you follow the general method, the chest should respawn every single time. So as soon as you open that chest, just whip out your sparrow, travel to that new location, wait for the name of it to come up in the bottom left of your screen, turn around and go back to the exact same chest, and just rinse and repeat. Of course I would recommend that you guys try and find chests that are close to the new area that you're traveling to. That way it cuts down on travel time and just makes the whole process a lot more efficient for the time that you're putting into it. The last thing that I wanted to mention about this farming method is that it's not only good for upgradable materials, but you can also get ascendant materials from doing this as well. I think it's about every once in 13 chests that you open, or every 13 runs that you do this, you actually get some ascendant materials. As you can see here, I got an ascendant shard, and that was after the 13th chest that I did. So I'm not sure if that was just completely random, or if it's after a certain amount of chests that you open. But from this you can see that you also have the possibility of getting ascendant materials. The last thing I wanted to finish off this video with is an example of when this method won't work. So as you can see here, just going about my way and the chest didn't respawn. The reason for this, or the culprit rather, is that the player here spawned into the rocket yard, and as I said before, if someone's in the same area as to where you're trying to do the farming method, then it won't work unfortunately. But hey, he ended up leading me to some more Spinmetal anyway, so it's not all bad. But anyway boys and girls, that's going to do it for this farming method. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like. If you disliked the video, feel free to dislike it. Anyway, this has been Astronaut Kitty, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!